Idealne takie wyciszenie muzyczki, akurat na zakończenie, bądź też rozpoczęcie transmisji. Dzień dobry, raczej dobry wieczór. Witam was wszystkich serdecznie, widzowie, w wieczornej, raczej w nocnej transmisji z Harry'ego Pottera. Albo z chorego Pottera. Kurde. Kłaczek. Dzisiaj, słuchajcie, ja wiem, że ja zawsze mówię, że gramy do tej. Ale dzisiaj, naprawdę, dzisiaj nie chcę siedzieć dłużej. Znaczy chciałbym, ale... To. Ale co? O kurde. Jakaś aktualizacja. Ale co? Ale niestety... Muszę też wcześniej wstać. Dlatego... Max do 2:30. Nie dam rady dłużej. Choćbym chciał, to wiem, że to taki live będzie 1,5 godziny, 2. Także... Może i się uda coś tu poogarniać trochę w tych misjach. No, chciałem się nauczyć dzisiaj zaklęcia Imperio, jak po tytule wnioskujecie. A jutro? Jutro jak wszystko się uda i pójdzie wszystko z planem, no to z Kamilem, znacie go bardziej pod nickiem jako Soyson, bądź Pyku, albo Tequila, to tak wiem, ma 3 różne aktywki, to po prostu zobaczymy się w Fortnite jutro, jeśli to się uda. Jezus Maria, aktualizacja, kurde. Kopiowanie pliku aktualizacji. A coś mi tam widzę. Wyświetlało się, że jakąś aktualizację mieli wprowadzać. Ale myślałem, że to mi się zrobiło już. No dobra. Skoro to mi się aktualizuje, to mogę sobie tutaj sprawdzić jedną rzecz. Jezus, na ile to się będzie robić? Ale to mi się długo kopiuje. Co oni tu naprawiali? %. Mamy postęp. To nie. Natalia, cześć, witam. Jego to niesie. Nieważne. 99. Instalowanie pliku aktualizacji. Jej! Dziedzictwo Hogwartu. Ja to wolę jednak nazwę Hogwart Legacy. Zaktualizowano dziedzictwo Hogwartu. No ja to jednak wolę Hogwart Legacy. Jednak, bo jednak. Disney Plus zaktualizowano. Dobrze, dobrze, super. Cieszę się. Wiem jedno. Wiem jedno, że po Hogwarcie, mimo że ja zacząłem sobie tutaj sam grę osobiście grać prywatnie, to będę chciał przerwę od tej gry. Naprawdę, będę chciał przerwę od tej gry. Dobra, znajdź piwnicę Alfreda Lowleya. Ja pamiętam tą misję, bo gadaliśmy z takim typkiem i on nam kazał się udać do piwnicy z racji tego, że on chce jakoś wykraść tam jakieś tentakule czy coś takiego, nie? Nieważne, ważne, pójdziemy, zobaczymy, tak? O co to, co on chce tam zrobić.
How to find that venomous tentacula. Better not let Mr. Lawley see me.
Mogę go spetryfikować? Nie mogę go spetryfikować.
Revelio.
Szkoda. No, nie mogę nic zabrać? Co jest? Halo? Już mi się nie podoba coś tutaj. Zepsuli. Ta aktualizacja coś zepsuła, nie mogę nic podnosić. Tamtego nie mogę podnieść, tylko dziwne. W porządku, w porządku. O nie, pan Lowley tu idzie.
Where is that venomous tentacula?
Czyli te drzwi też tu prowadzą, okej. Nieważne, nie chcę ich otwierać. Dziwne, tam jest to złoto, którego ja nie mogę podnieść. Cholera.
Revelio.
Dobra, myślę, że już nas tutaj nie zobaczy, także mogę się odkryć. No dobra, pajączki.
Confringo. Barbara. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Crucio!
Expelliarmus. So many spiders. No wonder they haven't taken over the whole house. Protego. Stupefy. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Crucio.
Skąd ich tu się tyle wzięło?
Stupefy. Revelio.
Dziwne. Gałązka rdestu ptasiego. Chińska kapustka. Kąsająca oczywiście. Chińska kapustka jest.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo! Revelio! Now that I have the venomous tentacula, I should return to Mr. Barnes.
Dobrze, możemy wracać do pana Barnesa. Mam tą tentiakulę. Jadowitą oczywiście. Tędy wyjścia nie ma żadnego, nie?
Revelio!
No nie ma. No ty kurwa dziadu jeden.
Aloha Mora.
Okej, udało się. Szybko poszło.
Revelio.
Może mogę to podnieść jednak. Coś jest... Nie wiem, coś złoto się zbagowało i nie mogę go podnieść. Nie wiem dlaczego.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you know what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
To trochę zabrzmiało tak podejrzanie, sam wiesz co.
Any luck retrieving a certain friend of mine from a former friend of mine?
Hello, Mr. Barnes. I have that venomous tentacula.
Wish I could see Lawley's face when he realizes his prized possession is gone. We'll see who's volatile now. Well done. I'll take it off your hands now.
It wasn't as easy to come by as I had expected. I'd like to be paid for my troubles.
Only fair, I suppose. I can respect your business acumen.
A dziękuję bardzo, panie Barnes.
Next trip to Zonko's. Thank you again for your help. I suspect you have a bright future.
Dobra. Teraz idziemy do... To jest Poppy, tak, kradzione jajo. Ja nie chcę Poppy. My tam byliśmy. Szlafroki i uroki, najnowszy sklep z Hogsmeade, to jest nasz sklep. Kurde. Wiecie co? Idziemy się Crucio nauczyć. Imperio, przepraszam, nie Crucio. Crucio teraz wymiemy. Sebastian przysłał do mnie sowę z wiadomością, że wpadł na trop reliktu, który mógłby pomóc Ann. W porządku, idziemy do mapy. Mapa świata. I lecimy. Tutaj. Czy najszybciej jest Feldcroft, tak jakby z miejscowości zamieszkania samego Sebastiana. Coś takiego. No ale dobra.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Wonder where they're off to in such a hurry.
Mioteła. No i lecimy. W sumie umiemy wszystkie zaklęcia. Zostały tylko te takie...
You're really not very good at this, are you?
niewybaczalne do nauczenia się.
Bombarda! Confringo! Leviosa! Protego! Descendo! Accio! Leviosa! Confringo!
Pay for that!
Bombarda!
Krucja.
Descendo!
Wiecie co, ja chcę właśnie...
Submit to it. What's that? An intruder!
Leviosa!
Think you're... This doesn't hurt? What's the point of this? Put me on the ground now!
Descendo! Accio! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda!
Poszli. Mamy 31 poziom, a najwyższy tu jest chyba 35 z tego co wam mówiłem, nie? Coś takiego. Fajnie, mam zaklęcie
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Merlina. Zrobimy sobie je.
Bombarda!
Mam to zniszczyć, nie?
Confringo! Revelio!
Dziwne, że bombarda na ten działa. Patrzcie.
Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
Totalnie dziwne.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Stupefy! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Protego!
Czekajcie, to było tam.
Confringo!
Jeszcze jedno tutaj.
Merlin himself would be...
Mamy to. No i dobrze, to mamy. Idziemy do Sebastiana. Pit
Rather
stop!
dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian Salo.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned,
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
Czy w raporcie uczniowskim było coś
I'd be
jeszcze?
interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do.
No dobra, w cieniu czasu. Raport uczniowski. Zadanie w katakumbach dało na spodziewanie dobre wyniki. Nowa wiedza o naszych przodkach otworzyła mi oczy. Ale jednego nie mogę zignorować. W podniszczonej wnęce za wielką salą, pośród wywróconych sarkofagów, znajdował się relikt o dziwnym kształcie. Jego moc była łatwo wyczuwalna. Byłbym w niebo wzięty, gdybym mógł go przebadać, ale zabranie przedmiotów jest zabronione.
I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Katakumby Feldcroft. Zobaczymy, co się faktycznie kryje w tych katakumbach. Znajdź relikt.
I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Pająki, jak zwykle!
Confringo! Crucible. At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb insect-free.
Yeah, the spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Accio!
O, opłaciło się.
Rebellion!
Smaller than it looks.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Normalnie jak Batman jakiś.
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
No i to nie jaką, sam posąg hipogryfa. Dobra, co ja tu mam wybrane? Eliksir niewidzialności nie chcę. O, przyda się to. Na pewno.
Confringo! Leviosa! Potato! Stupefy! Findo! Expelliarmus! Stupefy! Bombarda!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Dobra, mamy 62.
Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Accio!
Jaraj się!
Revelio! Accio!
Teraz gdzie mam w ogóle zejść? Tam coś jest, tam coś jest.
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Tam były pająki, na razie tam nie chcę iść. Ale tu coś jeszcze jest.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones.
Confringo! Bombarda! Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd.
Nie, chodź stamtąd na razie. Chodźmy tu. Tu były pająki.
Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Bombarda! Cruise! Confringo! Revelio!
No i dobrze. Skoro zostali posprzątani.
Confringo!
Szkolna marynarka w szkocką kratę. Okej, nic więcej tu nie widzę, żeby mógł stąd zabrać, także stąd idą. Idę zbadać te kości.
There's something here by the altar. Reparo!
Wpis z zeszytu ucznia. Nierozważnie wspomniałem w moim raporcie o znalezionym relikcie i napomniano mnie, abym go nie ruszał. Ale badania są ważniejsze niż moja wierność zasadom. Czuję, że w tym relikcie coś drzemie. Słyszałem, że osoby wybrane przez różdżki z dębu szypułkowego władają potężną intuicją. I ja w to wierzę. Dlatego właśnie, gdy nikt nie patrzył, przystąpiłem do działania. Wyczarowałem 2 bariery, aby odizolować relikt. Niech przodkowie mi wybaczą, ale użyłem do tego ich kości. Zamierzam tam wrócić, ale najpierw muszę się przygotować do kolejnego zadania, czyli nauki zaklęcia Imperius. Podobno dobrze działa na wrogów.
What did you find?
Expelliarmus! Accio! Reparo! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo!
Did you hear that?
We're in the tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio!
Co ja, Imperium będę mógł na tych kurde kościach rzucać? To coś dziwnego jest. Naprawdę.
Bombarda! Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Jak myślisz, skąd pochodzą te kartki z pamiętnika?
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Ciekawe, co tam jest.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio!
Tam to w ogóle coś chyba się teraz nie przedostanę tam. Wydaje mi się, że tam też będę musiał pójść, ale kto wie.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Co?
If this archway's been barricaded, we
Descendo.
can find a way through.
Confringo! Revelio! Bombarda! Confringo! Descendo! Accio!
Kurde.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Reparo!
Przedostań się przez barykadę. Może ja faktycznie muszę się tam wrócić? W sensie... Wiesz, czekaj.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Co?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
O luju.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Szczątki trzeba było tu ułożyć. Patrzcie to.
You've done it.
Udało się.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Ty, no ale ciekawi mnie tutaj faktycznie, co tam jest. Bo tam to jest pewnie główna misja, ale tutaj jest jakaś chyba znajdźka. Kurde, tu też kości będą potrzebne.
Accio. Accio. I need to find a safe way across. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Szkoda, że nie ma tutaj...
Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
Rozpalić ognisko jakoś.
Confringo. Lumos.
Dupa blada.
Revelio. Confringo. Bombada. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Lumos.
No ale wejść tu nie wejdę.
Incendio!
Okej. Czyli incendio trzeba było.
Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Rickety bone bridge complete.
Tu. Parkour. O kurde, my tu się dostaliśmy. O, skurwenson.
Revelio.
No i dobra, gitara. Ej, czekajcie, tam coś było, widzicie? A, dobra. Nieważne, to jest ta to była ta skrzynia, na której mogliśmy stanąć. Dobra, udało mi się tam wejść. Potrzebne było incendio. W porządku. Teraz mogę iść przed siebie.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Dawaj.
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
A czego wymaga to zaklęcie?
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
Chętnie nauczy się zaklęcia
It's
Imperius.
probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master.
O kurwa. Imperio! Takie... Imperio!
Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Dawaj to.
Protego! Bombarda! Imperio! Expelliarmus!
Ciekawe na jak długo to działa. No i chuj.
Bombarda! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio!
No i na tym to by się kończyło.
Bombarda!
Another barricade. Considering how well
Revelio.
you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Kurwa, tam jest jakaś królowa.
Imperio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Crucial! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Descendo! Confringo! Imperio!
Bij się!
Expelliarmus!
No kurde!
Expelliarmus!
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo!
Okej.
Accio!
Pajączki! Mam eliksir weganowy.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Co tu mamy?
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
O kurde, lubię to. Super skarb.
Revelio!
Jakiś niezidentyfikowany opak.
Confringo!
Nie. Zbagowana pajęczyna.
Revelio!
Karmazynowe odzienie podróżne. To będzie można sprzedać. To też będzie można sprzedać. Strój nocnego śniącego. Welcome to Gothic się kłania. Okej. Mamy wszystko pozbierane. Tu coś leży. Pajęczykieł. Tu jest skarb. W porządku. Mogę...
Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
No kurde.
Revelio!
A, czekajcie, to jest zagadka.
Accio!
To. To.
That works.
Widzicie?
Keep going.
To są zagadki. Okej, tu są szczątki i tam są szczątki. Tutaj potrzebuję tego. I potrzebuję tego.
Faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Wingardium Leviosa.
A tutaj potrzebujemy
Accio.
tego. I tego.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Mamy to.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
O kurde.
Imperio. Bombarda. Protego. Crisis. Leviosa. Glacius. Leviosa. Bombarda. Imperio.
Imperio!
Crucio.
Crucio, jadowita pantrona.
Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Bingo. Stendo. Expelliarmus. Crucio. For a moment, I thought that'd never end.
Udało się. Było Dobra.
Bombarda.
O, nie bombarda. Confringo.
Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely.
Accio.
Nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet.
No właśnie, nie poddawaj się.
Revelio.
Jedynie mam te chyba notatki jakieś, nic więcej, coś tu jest? Relikt aż kipi od energii. Jego możliwości mogą przysłużyć się nie tylko czarodziejom, ale też całemu światu. Ale mroczna ofiara, która pozwoli wyzwolić jego potencjał, może być zbyt wielka. Dopóki nie dowiemy się więcej, proszę, nie zabieraj reliktu. Ilustracja zaginionego reliktu. Co to jest? Jakieś insygnia śmierci, kurde.
Sebastian, the relic. Look,
jest ten relikt.
could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
Może lepiej go nie ruszać?
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
No dobra,
Revelio.
czyli możemy stąd wyjść. Okej.
Is that ominous?
O, Menis? Co on tu robi?
Ominous! The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will. Hold on, both of you.
Nas jest dwóch.
Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Zdrówko.
Believe this.
Ominous, jeśli chcesz zginąć, okej.
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Kurde. W sumie? Jakoś tak się za bardzo przywiązałem do Sebastiana. A, chrzanić ominis.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperio?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio!
Imperio!
Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian,
Imperio.
come on. What did you do? Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight.
Ominous, I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Spierdzielamy stąd. Tędy? Chyba... Tędy. Nie, nie tędy. Kurde. Zbłądziłem. Tędy, na górę.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Sam to
Ominous
zrobiłeś.
and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission.
I understand what you're saying. I do, but
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
we've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that hasn't changed.
Ogólnie całe katakomby mamy wyczyszczone.
Revelio.
No. Super. Umiemy zaklęcie Imperio. Cieszę się.
How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
Tu są wrogowie jacyś, nie?
Imperio! Potato! Stupid fight!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Czekajcie, bo ogólnie chcę wejść w inwentarz. To też nie to. Czekajcie, talenty? To chyba w talentach. Chociaż nie, mam 1 punkt talentu do wykorzystania i... Czekajcie. Właśnie, chciałem eliksiry. Co ja chciałem? Nie to. To nieco dłużej. O! To mi się przyda. To są takie podstawowe. To się przyda, że takie perfekcyjne protego mieć. Nie mogę lecieć na miotle, kurcze blade. A mogę tam się szybko przenieść? Niedostępne. Fuck. Mamy ponad połowę zrobionych wyzwań. 60% mamy. Czyli 57. Ale fajnie, fajnie.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like ominous.
Imperio!
Let's get this over.
Crucial. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Przecież to się jara. Patrzcie.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet.
Broń.
Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
You've been to come here. Why don't you come on here and fight me?
O kurde, co tu się dzieje?
Descender. Leviosa. Tis. Bombarder.
There's nowhere to go.
Accio. Leviosa. Imperio.
Uncle, to the right.
Got him!
Expelliarmus.
Co tu się działo? Bum, bum, bum było.
Thing forever though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one.
Dobra, Imperio, zejdź już z niego.
For me. And you're not win here. Leviosa. Descender. Bombarder. Expelliarmus.
Udało się. Oni tak jakby po nią przyszli. O tak.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension.
Ciekawe, czy jakbyśmy nie zabrali księgi.
Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Czy jakbyśmy nie zabrali księgi, czy byłoby to samo? Zastanawia mnie to.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Jak mi to udowodnisz, dziadu?
Why, Sebastian?
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
No i dobrze. Mamy to zrobione. Chodźmy do naszego pokoju życzeń. Zrobimy sobie, zabierzemy chyba te eliksiry, które tam się zrobiły, plus właśnie nasze wyposażenie chcę sobie zidentyfikować. O, mamy rękawiczki lepsze, fajnie. Plus posprzedajemy sobie coś. Moje zwierzaczki, jak tam moje zwierzaczki? Mam z kimś pogadać? Porozmawiaj w krypcie z Sebastianem. mam futro niuchacza. Luna bula. Dawaj sierść. Niuchacz? Czego ty nie zeżarłeś jedzenia? Oj, tak, wiem, fajnie ci. Okej, tu widzę... O, jeszcze ten memortek. Ufek. Okej, i widzę, 300 mamy tych zrobionych. Chodźmy w takim razie do...
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Dobrze, to mamy. Tam nie chcę wychodzić. To nie. Tam zebrać sobie swoje rzeczy. Mam nawóz i mam nawóz. Dobra, nawóz niech się robi. Idę do swoich gryfów i do swoich jednorożców. Cip. Halo, czego ty nie jedliście? No, jemy. Dobra, jednorożca. Zniosło skrzydła, chodź. Dawaj pióro. Dobra, ty. Masz, cię wyczeszę, chociaż nie mam z czego, ale cię wyczeszę. Mamy pióro hipogryfa. Możecie się pójść rozmnażać jeszcze. Nie no, żaby to ja nie. Dirki, karka, bo bym potrzebował. Dobra, i jeszcze potrzebujemy iść do naszych testrali. Testrale mieliśmy na dole. O kurwa, ty, ale tu nie byłem. Tu mamy nasze testrale. Mamy właśnie testrala. No i pół godziny musi się hodować. Ok. Mogę pójść coś ulepszyć? Ja mam 2 mody testrali już? Kurde. Nie za dużo tego tam się narobiło? Dziwne.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okej. Świergotnika pióro potrzebuję. Potrzebuję piórko świergotnika. To do sprzedania, to też. Akcesoria nad głowę, to też pójdzie do sprzedania. Szalik też pójdzie do sprzedania. Jakieś pelerynki. A pójdzie do sprzedania. I odzienie. Sprzedaż. No, sprzedaż. 84 to będzie 91 obrony. No i sprzedaż. Zwiększa obrażenia od chińskiej konsonancji. Ja bym to zmienił. Ja bym sobie to, słuchajcie, zmienił na... Znacznie zwiększa obrażenia. O! Na to. Dziękuję. Róg garboroga. Gdzie takich? Gdzie ja garborogi dostanę? Bo szczerze nawet nie wiem. Czy tutaj są jakieś misje? Coś tu widzę. Aha, dobra, to jest w krypcie. Ponoć Samantha Dale ma jakiś problem z bratem. Kord przywoławczy. To po Goblidegucku. Lotgo chce się ze mną spotkać w goblińskiej kopalni na południe od Hogwartu. Prosił, żeby się z kogoś, kto... Dobra, ale na razie ja chcę iść do Hogsmeade. Ale ty, ej, dlaczego ja nie mam ulepszenia miotły? Halo? Kiedy one będą dostępne?
Hogsmeade, here I come.
To jest nie fair.
You're back! Nice to see you again.
No i to wszystko możemy posprzedawać.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
No, może i tak. Okej. Jakieś misje. W cieniu kopalni. No dobra, jak on chce się spotkać w tej krypcie. Bum, bum, bum. Nie wiem, to było klasa obrony przed czarnomagią chyba będzie. Jak mi się wydaje. Ale ten Hogwart jest ściągającą grą. Jest na dole? Na dole? Okej, tutaj. Ponoć jest jedno potwierdzone, takie może nie do końca potwierdzone info, ale HBO chce zrobić serial na podstawie właśnie Hogwartu. No i Portki Games też szykuje drugą część Hogwarta.
Better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
Jaki herb wysyłasz, N?
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
No dobra. Czyli w sumie tyle było z nim gadki, w porządku. No nie wiem. Mogę pójść ten, zrobić sobie ten kod przywoławczy, co mi tam. Nabijemy expa.
The Pinch Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
Grace Pinch Smedley.
Hello, Grace. What are you doing here?
Nice to see you. Thank you again for your help at the lake. I've become quite good at Summoner's Court, and I'm waiting for my next opponent. I suppose that's you.
I suppose so.
Shall we begin?
I'm game.
Well, let's see what you're made of. The Pinked Smedleys will always look upon you as a trusted ally and friend.
No dawaj, Grace. O co tu kurwa chodzi?
That's the way to do it.
Accio!
What a remarkable shot!
Stówę mam!
That's the way to do it.
Nie! Nie!
Impressive. That's the way to do it.
Wypchnęła mi kulkę.
Accio!
Przejebałem.
Seems I got the better of you.
Przegrałem. Ale ogarniam już
Seems you
to.
couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another round?
Let's have it.
Then take your mark.
Ale już wiem, o co chodzi. Ale nie wiedziałem, że tu jak się kulki wypcha, to traci się punkty. A, no i na dzień dobry stuwa.
That's the way to do it.
Accio!
Aj.
Accio. That's the way to do it. Impressive.
Kurwa, znowu przegrałem. Muszę to wyczuć. Axel Studios. Dzięki. Za co? Muszę to wyczuć, kurde.
Hello, Grace. I'm game.
Dobra, tak.
Accio. That's
Jak
the
ty
way
to,
to
kobieto,
do it.
robisz?
Accio!
Ja mam ile? 30. A, mogłoby być lepiej. Ja pierdolę, ta już 200 ma.
That's the way to do it. Impressive.
To jest kurwa niewyobrażalne.
That's the way to do it.
Accio!
Impressive.
A coś czuję, że jak ona ta kulka wjeżdża, to bym musiał się już zatrzymać.
See,
Let's have it.
Ale jest ciężko. No to jest oszustwo.
Accio.
What a remarkable shot! That's the way to do it. Impressive.
Idę łeb w łeb. Kurde.
That's the way to do it.
Accio.
Patrz, remis.
A draw? We can't leave it like that.
Remis, udało się do remisu dobić.
Seems you couldn't get the upper hand that time. How about another?
Let's have it.
Then take your mark.
Gdybym jej wybił tą kulkę jeszcze jedną, albo gdybym trafił tą 100, to mogłoby się udać.
That's the way to do it.
Accio.
Stój. Dokładnie.
What a remarkable shot. Accio. That's the way to do it.
Ogarnęłem to chyba.
Accio. That's the way to do it.
W sumie wygrałem już.
Accio.
No.
Well, it appears I've been bested. Well done! Diving, summoner's court. Seems there's nothing you can't do.
You played a good game though, Grace.
I did play rather well, didn't I? Only one student has ever beaten me. She's very good. But if you play the way you did against me, you might stand a chance. I do wish you would take your turn.
Okej. To mamy zrobione. Nati dowiedziała się, że w Dolnym Hogsfield pewien czarodziej jest nękany przez prawą rękę Rokuda, Teofila Harlowa. Muszę się z nią tam spotkać, by zbadać tę sprawę. A jeśli to ma pomóc nam dotrzeć do Rokuda, no to zrobimy.
Wonder who lives it. Lumos.
I've always said that travel.
Czekajcie.
Aloha Mora.
Może przy okazji jest noc, nie? To może przy okazji... O. Demimos, jesteś tu?
Revelio.
Nie ma Demimoza. Okej, nie ma Demimoza.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
Any whispers going about the town?
The main rumour is that you solved the problem of Pergit. That's wonderful. Business around town should improve very much now.
Any...
Nie. Kim ty jesteś w ogóle?
Can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, let's see. Well, I am Lower Hogsfield's preeminent potioneer. But I was once a lowly Hogwarts student like you. In fact, I'll give you the Hogwarts discount. It's the standard price.
O, dziękuję.
My prices are low enough already, you see.
What do you have for sale?
I sell only potions and their ingredients. If you can't fix it with a potion, then it's best left broken, I say. My ingredients are all local to this area, and my potions are brewed to keep you.
Dobra, pokaż, co masz w ogóle do sprzedania ciekawego. Redus, Maxima, Wigenowy. Po co mi to, kurde, kupujesz, jak ja mogę se wytworzyć? I na razie mam... Jaki taki zapas mam?
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Mine now, demi guys.
Stryk. Ja, gdzie on jest? Tu jesteś.
Revelio.
Okej, Hogsfield chyba mamy skończone. Z tego, co się orientuje, potwierane, skarby pozdobywane. No chyba mamy zrobione, nie? Hogsfield całe. No, skrzynie skarbów i posążki Dymimoza 1. Gitara.
You are here. Good.
Jestem, Nati, jestem.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where could Archie have gone? If anything happens to him.
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I don't mean to be grim, but could Harlow have taken him?
Archie's satchel is missing, so he may have left on his own. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father...
To chciał się zemścić.
In case he comes back home.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Harlow?
He's Victor Rookwood's second in command. A miserable, awful creature. Vicious and murderous.
What reason would Harlow have to kill your husband?
My husband had been looking into Harlow's dealings and discovered some of what he's been up to. I begged him to leave it alone, but he was convinced that...
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home. When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Bombarder! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy!
Okay.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.
No dobra, jesteśmy tu.
This must be little Archie's hideout.
Revelio.
As Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way.
Pędzimy!
I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
Żeby ślizgon współpracował z Gryfonem, co to się
I
stało?
only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio!
Kurwa, gdzie ja się zgubiłem? Tutaj.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Bombarder! Expelliarmus!
I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio!
Sprawdź okolice. Jakaś torba.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
Trendy. No dobra, Nacaj. No to prowadź.
I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio!
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Testral.
Levioso!
Kurwa, Testral mi spierdolił.
They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
No nie, uciekaj!
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father.
Revelio.
My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
O, jesteś mój.
Revelio.
W porządku, jeszcze jednego testrala bym potrzebował, ale... gościa.
Revelio.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expecting...
Imperio.
The honor of God. There comes a moment.
Better have a look then.
Crucie.
Imperio. Expelliarmus.
My wand!
Trudno, przyzwyczaj się do tego.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. Flipendo. Flipendo.
O, dobra, jedno mamy.
Revelio.
Jedno mamy.
Flipendo.
Tak. Mamy drugie. Tutaj co mamy w ogóle?
Revelio. Flipendo.
Mieliśmy czarną magię. Czekajcie, nie to. To... może... O, to jest to. Fajnie, mamy zrobione.
Revelio. Flipendo. Bombarda. Revelio. Bombarda.
Dobra, ale tu mamy jeszcze starożytną magię. Chodźmy sobie ją zrobić. No, hops, wskakuj. Dobra, i teraz tak, potrzebuję iść. Dobra, tu byłem, to było tu.
Revelio.
Tam jest.
Confringo.
Na górę? Mamy to.
Revelio.
Mam na fulla naładowaną magię.
Confringo.
Musimy wejść do zaczarowanego namiotu. No dobra. Namiot popiełków. Tnij pojedynkowniczkę popiełków, gdy rzuca redukto.
Little.
Revelio.
I understand.
Okej, okej. Bo się przestraszyłem, to są, to jest wieszak był.
Revelio.
To mógłbym się zdradzić i to wysadzić, ale tego nie chcę.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did. Why else would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Harlow. What to do with it once he gets back?
Okej, padli. Jakąś skrzynię, klasyczna szkolna szata. Tego nie chcę. Dobra, czyli tutaj już chyba nic więcej nie znajdę. I mogę wyjść tutaj z dołu. Dobra, to co? Chyba się nakurwiamy, nie? Kartin Hagarty.
What was that sound?
Reducto! Reducto!
Crazy. You're going to regret that.
Reducto!
I've never seen such magic.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
Take it! You always...
Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Imperio.
Spells out.
Defender.
To jest Expelliarmus.
Bombarda.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio.
Archie. On na dole jest gdzieś. Zabiorę.
Revelio.
Ale to moment, chłopie, bo ty jesteś na dole, nie? A tędy, dobra.
Archie. Archie Bickle. Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
Aloha Mora. Pyk. Mamy to.
A man called Harlow. He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
No i dobra. Będziemy od razu w wiosce? Czy nie? Super. O, on deportował się. Znaczy aportował, nie deportował. Ale dobra, jesteśmy w wiosce.
Oh, Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please, please keep your distance.
I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Okay.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other.
To już? Okej, zrobione.
More about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
Dobra, zatem chodźmy tutaj. Sebastian czeka w pobliżu wejścia do górującej kopalni na północny wschód od górnego Hogsfield. Albo to, Lodgok chce się spotkać w tym. I ktoś, kto mówi po goblidecku. Czyli to już musimy zrobić w Hogwarcie, widzę. O kurde. No nic, idziemy do wieży astronomicznej, czyli on będzie na samej górze aż. O kurde.
Showing off with a mother. Oh, have fun and fly! You know?
O, Irytek.
Catch me!
A, z Amitem muszę pogadać.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Jak dobrze znasz
You said
goblideski?
you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
No dobra.
Thank you for being...
You are very welcome.
Lodgok is waiting.
Of course. I just want to check the...
Spotkaj się na miejscu. Dun, 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 dun. A gdzie jest Lodgo? Gdzie ta kopalnia? O kurcze. Aż tutaj. Dobra, chodźmy stąd. Kurde.
Revelio.
Przebić wszystkie balony! Psiu! 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 Ty, co to jest? Co? Jak nie jest dostępny w tej chwili? Ty.
High wing, go! Away, High wing, away! Faster, High wing!
Jednak chyba wolę miotłę. Wiecie?
What do you have in store for me this time?
Oko kopalni. Okej.
Revelio.
I co tu się... Aha. Kulki. O kurde, tą kulkę aż tam trzeba zepchnąć.
Depulsor. Whoa. Whoa.
Fajnie. Siedzi.
Settled.
A jedna była, fajnie.
Revelio. Revelio.
Jest jakaś skrzynka na dole.
My mother
Może to
would like
jest...
to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo.
O kurwa. O, żyje.
Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Porobimy sobie to jeszcze przy okazji, póki tu jesteśmy. Okej. Okej, let's go. Czyli trzeba to wszystko zapalić.
Bombarda! Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Confringo.
Not so tricky
Mamy to.
after all, Merlin.
To było 2 z 14? Sporo.
Revelio.
Kurwa. Zabiłem się. Zabiłem się. Zabiłem się. Nie, nie wierzę.
Revelio. A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares
Pięciu obrońców.
For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Cock. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Oko nad zaczarowanymi drzwiami?
About the enchanted door.
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know
Zaklęcie
of
kameleona,
wizard
okej.
magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Our meet and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Możemy coś z nim pogadać jeszcze?
Our meet.
Remain unseen to pass through the enchanted doorway to the mine.
Our meet. The door is looking at us.
A co jak ten? A, się kurwa zamknęliście. O, jak to?
Clever.
Otwarte. Oko kopalni. Idziemy.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Poszukaj informacji o planie Ranrocka. Musimy się dowiedzieć, co w tej kopalni robią Ranrock i jego gobliny. Oby Amit znał język gobliński na tyle dobrze, by udało nam się tego dowiedzieć.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Revelio. Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Confringo!
Jedziemy! Mogę użyć tej jakiejś... Jakiś fajny uchwyt bym chciał. To może być ta jest taka fajna. Akurat takie do czarnej różdżki pasuje. Z jasno-czarnego marmuru. Nie, weźmiemy tą. Mam jakiś nowy przedmiot do zaktualizowania, że tak powiem.
I still can't believe inside a real goblin mine.
Accio! Revelio.
UPIA! Skarby. Super.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Accio!
How nice of you to stop by.
We need to be careful. As I'm sure you know, not all goblins are as friendly as Lodgok, to say the least. Propendo! Levioso!
What's a shit?
Accio! Confringo! Itchy!
I like this. I will make it.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Co tu się dzieje? Amit chyba... Amit chyba jest...
By a door.
Tak troszkę... że tak powiem, nie wiem, zdenerwowany.
He won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
Yes, of course.
Should use disillusionment. That eye won't see a thing.
Czekaj ta. Dziwne, no innej opcji widzę, że... że tu się stać nie mogła. Ej, może teraz? No, teraz działa, patrzcie.
Revelio.
Tak jakbym coś zrobił, ale co? Nie wiem. Patrz. Bum.
Revelio.
Patrzcie, gdzie wszedliśmy. Hiper, mega, super, duper skrzynia jebitna. Dobra, super, ja się cieszę, że tam byliśmy. Okej, możemy iść dalej.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Revelio.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must
No
be
właśnie,
more
co?
What could they be building?
Nothing over here.
Imperio.
We human. You almost had a lucky shot! Dare you!
Expelliarmus!
It is truly!
Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Kill spells gone back to the bench!
Levioso! Descendo!
How childish!
Confringo!
Dobra, padł.
Expelliarmus!
Padł.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Tam jest skrzynia, no. I nie tylko tam, ale tam też.
Confringo.
Accio.
Piotr, siemanko.
Revelio.
Tam jest skrzynia. To by się musiało otworzyć. Co tam? W porządku. Leci pomalutku, powiem ci. Może tam jest jakieś wejście. To nie jest ta gra? O kurde. Czekajcie, nie tu. Tu było coś.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. Confringo.
To jak tanieje, to... Kurde.
Bombada. Revelio.
Dupa. Nie przejdę tędy. Kurde, tu są jakieś drzwi zapieczętowane. Tego bombardą nie zrobię. Rundki Daro Lew Ludwiczek? Chyba nie widziałem. Co to jest?
Bombada. Expelliarmus. Cruci. Leviosa. Bombada.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary.
Revelio.
Nie wiem jakie zawiasy, ale no jest nadzwyczajne. No spoko, może w wolnym czasie obejrzę to. Coś tu jest, tu nic chyba nie ma. Cyk, to wezmę, to zabiorę, bo mi się nie przyda. To też wam się nie przyda. Także tutaj mam wysprzątane. Tego nie zabiorę, bo tu są same wigenowe eliksiry. No do tego nie wezmę już, ale dobra, wysprzątałem to, zabiłem ich. Możemy iść w głąb dalej naszych misji.
Revelio.
Nie, kurwa, bo ja źle idę.
Accio.
Tam coś w ogóle jest. Widzieliście?
Revelio.
Jakby nie wiem, ognisko czy coś takiego? To tak jakbym mógł... Nieważne. Mam iść tam, to idziemy tam.
Accio. Revelio.
Nie widzę niczego, co by pomogło mi zatrzymać to. Okej, idziemy tędy. Tutaj. Tędy. Tutaj. Na dół tutaj, bo tam na górę to się szło do nich. Dobra, idziemy
Come in here.
Bombada. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Ale! O, tu jest wejście jakieś, patrzcie. Tu było wejście.
Revelio.
Posąg Testrala.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
Liście dyptamu.
Lumos.
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 Always my turn for patrol. Wait, someone out there?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Who's that?
Protego.
You're not
Stupid one.
Red Rock will lead us somewhere. I won't rest until you're dead. No! I will make you pay.
Descendo. Leviosa.
Put me down! You are postponing the inevitable!
Bombarda.
I won't rest.
Leviosa.
How childish!
Imperio.
One less shit to cover up white cars. Such arrogance. Right, no! What was that?
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest.
Dobra, pobij się z innymi. Ciebie weźmiemy tak. La.
Expelliarmus.
Yep.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them I'll meet.
Chyba, amicie. Pamiętaj, chyba.
Accio.
Dobra, to trzeba będzie odpalić. Czyli gdzieś ognisko musimy poszukać. O dobra, to są te, co widzieliśmy tutaj. Czyli dobra, dostaliśmy się do tego korytarza. Czyli tu coś mamy. Czy my tędy przyszliśmy? Tędy przyszliśmy chyba. No, bo innej drogi widzę, nie widzę.
I'll be quiet.
Rebellion. Bombarda. Incendio.
Dobra, mamy podpalone.
Accio.
Myślałem, że to coś tutaj, ale nie. Jedę na górę.
Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
Czyli tędy będzie wyjście dalej, okej.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Ale po co mu to? Po co mu te świdra? Świdra?
Moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
No, widzisz, Amit. Teraz wiesz, gdzie znikam całymi nocami z tego Hogwartu.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Tam było jeszcze jakieś jedno wejście, nie? No tutaj coś.
Aloha, Mora.
No, już myślałem, że nie otworzę, ale jednak. Jednak się udało. Cztery lub 6 tabliczek z zasadami. Dolina Hogwartu. Lojson!
Can we please talk about what just happened?
Takar, nie gadaj, że się wydygałeś.
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
Dobra, Lodgok. No to idziemy powiedzieć, czego się dowiedzieliśmy.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site.
Czarownice.
She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with...
Ale to nie było czasem o organach?
She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Czyli to Miriam jednak, a nie Morganach.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
Na pewno.
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Kurde, kolejny. Wyczekuj sowy! Wyczekuj sowy! Sowy, wyczekuj! Kurde, ja co? Wyślę do ciebie sowę! Wyczekuj sowy! Jeszcze kupę fabuły widzę przede mną. Dopiero 6. misja skończona. Idziemy na kolejną. Nie ma co się ociągać. Widzę za dużo. Większość widzę kurwa w Explore. Ale też w Explore się przydaje, bo... Mówi się mama. W cieniu kopalni. Spotkaj się... Sebastian czeka w pobliżu wejścia do górującej kopalni na północny wschód od górnego Hogsfield. Powstrzymaj Ranrocka i Rockwooda. Dobra, idziemy Sebastianem. On czeka tu, w cieniu kopalni. Tu jest Hogsfield. Idziemy. Zobaczymy, co chce od nas Sebastian. Tu jest jakiś cmentarz. Co to w ogóle jest?
Revelio.
No to jest to miasto chyba jakieś. No i jebło inoros. Sebastian, co ty chcesz? Do nocy.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Brookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Isidora Morgana.
We need to see what they're doing. I say we take them head on. Let's bury some enemies.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Dobra. Idziemy się z nimi nakurwiać.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
No one enters this mine. Anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
You can't stop us.
Stupid carbine. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
I won't rest until dead.
Revelio.
Który jeszcze, he? Chyba żaden.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
Revelio.
O, to. Z tym się zgodzę, że każdy zasługuje na podobny los. To się na taki sam. W porządku, ale dlaczego jesteśmy tu w nocy? Koncentracja 3.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose?
Missed me.
Incendio. Imperio.
Expelliarmus.
Który to? Jeszcze jeden gdzieś jest. Na dole gdzieś spadł. Dobra, nieważne. Mniejsza z nim. Spętanie 3. A popiołka to ja sobie zachowam. Co tutaj jest? Wyposażenie mam pełne, powiadać. Dobrze.
We're making quick progress.
No, wyjście tu jest. Warto wiedzieć, którędy uciekać. Okej. Górująca kopalnia. Odszukaj runę. Skoro już jesteśmy w środku, powinniśmy poszukać czegoś, co może mieć związek z tryptykiem. Nasze jedyne wskazówki to runy zapisane na znalezionym przez nas skrawku pergaminu.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Such I won't rest until you're
Wiecie co? Ja na razie sobie te Imperio zamienię na Defendo.
Defender! Expelliarmus!
All
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Ooh la la. Ooh la la.
Confringo!
C'est magnifique.
Revelio!
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Kurwa, mam na dół zejść? Ja pierdolę. Dobra.
you're here somewhere.
Protect! Stupid one! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Superfine! I'm Sendo!
You won't get away with that.
Expelliarmus!
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
No liść malwy.
Revelio.
Bo będzie potrzebne, żeby gdzieś wejść.
Confringo.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Która półka? A, tamta półka. Jakaś skrzynia jest pode mną. dużo niżej pode mną. Jak mam zejść jeszcze bardziej pod ziemię?
Levioso, accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Kurwa. Co ja tu miałem? Nieważne, dam to. Nie, tu było akcja.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs,
Confringo,
soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Revelio.
Bardzo dużo powodów.
Defender. Confringo. Revelio.
Tam jest jakiś skarb. Czy ja tam na dół zejdę? A, tędy!
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Jak kurwa, znasz czarne kody?
Reparo.
Masz, most ci naprawię.
Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo.
Tu ktoś siedział, bo jest ognisko.
Revelio. Confringo.
Confringo. Niezidentyfikowany obiekt na plecy. Jezus, pająki. Kurde mole. Nie lubię. Do menu kolekcji? Kolekcja. Wrogowie. Wolą trzymać się zaklęcia oszałamiające często wystarczy, by pozbawić ich przytomności, ale dane rzucenie na nich wymaga przebiegłości i wprawy. Wiecie, co mnie zastanawia? Jak tą paszczę ich schować? Czy to widzę pomyka? Co to kurwa jest? Jadowity pomykacz. Czyhacz. Pomykacz. Zwiększone obrażenia przez pewien czas. Eliksir wiganowy zniweluje działanie trucizny, powstrzymując dalsze obrażenia i dając ci możliwość uleczenia się. Flipendo wyrwie je na powierzchnię i zada poważne obrażenia. Flipendo, powiadacie.
Lumos. Levioso. Glacial. Flipendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Potato. Stupid one.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Confringo.
W porządku. Co tam nie ma?
Revelio.
Ja tam, że wy elfy zabijacie, tam nic nie mam do was, nie? To ja się cieszę, ale nie atakujcie mnie w takim razie.
We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
O kurwa! O kurwa! O kurwa! Ała!
Lumos.
Confringo.
Nie widziałem, że to mnie bije. Co to jest? Herby!
Revelio.
Tam coś jest.
Lumos. Lumos. Bombarda.
Bombarda! Czopki! Kurwa, czopki muszę się wyzbyć. Ale na pewno nie tych niezodentyfikowanych. To sobie zostawię.
Revelio. Revelio.
Pajęczy kieł, tam jest złoto. To są gobliny, których stąd nie trafię.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Levioso.
I shall avenge you. What can I wait with that?
Levioso. Glacius.
Let's get this.
Levioso.
Rather I'm white. Put me down!
Confringo.
You are postponing here!
We're not finished yet.
Expelliarmus.
Revelio. Fringo. Levioso. Glacier. Levioso. Descendo. Rependo. Confringo. Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
Crucio! A gdzie... O!
Confringo. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
We certainly cleared the room.
I don't know why Gryffindors get credit for bravery. We Slytherins are teeming with it.
And we're much more fun to fight with.
Myślisz, nie mamy jej więcej.
Revelio.
Ciekawe, czy jakbyśmy byli Gryfonem, co by powiedzieli tutaj.
Confringo.
We can have a look around in peace.
Drzwi.
Revelio.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
Okej, czyli to będzie nam potrzebne. Trzeba wejść tutaj.
Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
To sobie zabierzemy.
Revelio. Confringo.
Tu mamy runę kolejną. I znowu musimy je chyba wszystkie...
Wasn't expecting that.
Mamy to. A wręcz się udało, widzowie. Dobra, czyli tam nie... Tam nic nie zrobimy.
Revelio.
Ale boję się tam iść. No ale dobra, trzeba to trzeba. Wpis z pamiętnika Izydory. Świat wrócił do mnie z zawodnistej mgły. Jak długo była mi przytomna? Pamiętam tylko jego oczy. Puste od udręki, ale jeszcze. Pamiętam uczucie euforii, gdy patrzyłam, jak ulatywał jego ból. Ale wtedy świat wywrócił się do góry nogami. Gdy upadłam, musiałam uderzyć się w głowę. Nie wyczułam ani nie zauważyłam śladu, ale ból jest pulsujący. Mam tylko nadzieję, że to nie czarna śmierć. Przynajmniej ulżyłam mu w cierpieniu.
What do you have there?
Revelio. A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Strasznie dziwne. O! Kolejne te. Takie taka ściana jakby, nie? Mogę to rozwalić teraz w ogóle?
Confringo. Bombarda.
Dupa, miotu tylko rozwaliłem.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
A były dyrektor
Some of the
Hogwartu.
memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Szybko.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
Umieść płótno w tryptyku. Dobra, umieszczamy płótno.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble.
Co? Jakie kłopoty?
I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Morinweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Nie myślisz jasno.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
No to chuj, troszkę zjebaliśmy, ale... Dobra, 32 poziom. Nie inwentarz. Talenty! Teraz ja chciałem w czarnej... nie w czarnej magii. Talenty to było chyba w podstawowych? Czarna magia. No, może coś tutaj. Kurwa, kiedy ja się nauczę Avada Kedavry? Dobra, jakieś misje. Rodzaj znati pod klasą wróżbiarstwa. Okej, zobaczmy o co tam chodzi z nią. Ale mamy misję fabularną kolejną, widzę. Z profesor... Kurde, mogłem powiedzieć Sebastianowi, że on chciał zostać... On chciał zostać anonimowy, no bo ja wiedziałem, jakie on ma, kurde, podejście do goblinów, no niestety. Misja, rozpocznij.
You wanted to speak with me, mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabilaland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus.
O, to ta, co
and it is in my
chce się
gazelle form
zmieniać.
that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Nie, tam niebezpieczne.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Świetnie. Sirius był animagiem. On był wilkiem chyba, a Remus Lupin był wilkołakiem.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Twoja matka nie może nas powstrzymać.
We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
To już?
Professor, could you tell me how you and Natty...
I can. That is an easy question.
You knew Professor Weasley when you were in Uganda?
I knew of Professor Weasley. As you may or may not be aware, Professor Weasley's work once took her around the globe. Without providing detail that is not mine to share,
I can say that she was well known in our wizarding community for, well, sharing magical knowledge between countries.
Professor Weasley seems quite knowledgeable, so I'm not surprised to hear she'd do that sort of thing.
Indeed. Although I suspect there is much about each of your professors that would surprise and impress you. Such exchanges of information, ministry sanctioned or not, have occurred for centuries. It was an African sorcerer, in fact, who shared the unlocking charm with a certain wizard from London. A thief, rather unfortunately.
I see.
But back to your original question. Professor Weasley had heard of my work and life in Matabeleland and my time teaching at UWAGA. She was deputy headmistress at Hogwarts by then, and when the position of divination professor became available, she contacted me. Her timing was perfect. I had just foreseen a change in Nat's size and my circumstances and knew that we needed to leave Uganda. Natsai was as ready as I was for a new adventure. So, off we went.
Natty has spoken of your move. She was quite kind to me my first day here, in Charms.
That sounds like Natsai. I'm glad she has found a friend in you. Now, I must return to my work. As I've told Natsai, do be careful. I had a vision earlier this year of her with a friend, flying on winged beasts. Perhaps unsurprisingly, she will neither confirm nor deny my visions, unless it suits her.
Kurde, nie chcę map. Okej, a w sumie, dobra. Włączmy mapę, bo tutaj, czekajcie. Tu jest... co? Skrzydła astronomii Puchonka czymś się denerwuje. Może zdołam jakoś pomóc? Dobra, tu jest ta Samantha Dale. Mecz czwarty. Kord przywoławczy. W komnacie mapy. Dobra, chodźmy do komnaty mapy. A może byśmy się zmienili coś? Jeszcze czekajcie. Powiem tak, czarna magia mnie pochłania. To jakbym kurde w jakimś minisersie był czy coś. Naoczna magia mnie pochłania i ciul.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
No dobra.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Z Figiem w jego gabinecie. Klasa profesora Figa, to będzie to? Nie wiem.
Revelio.
We should speak with Mr. Bickle's friends. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Let's see.
Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the portkey. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion.
Oh!
You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
O kurde, zamienimy się w Blacka. Ole. No, dzień dobry.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
O
Now
kurde.
to find the headmaster's house elf.
Kurde, jestem Blackiem. Normalnie jestem profesorem Blackiem. Dobra, jakoś mogę się tu przeteleportować szybciej? Kurwa, nie mogę, muszę iść z buta.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Shiraki.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
O, ten.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry. Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Szybciej to targaj. O, choinka.
Headmaster, here, what could you want?
A minis.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. mixed with bubo tuba pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's. Has anyone seen...
Something is very wrong with making a bubo tuba. Massage paste.
Professor, a word? I should like to speak with you, Professor. Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes.
Ostro się wcielam w niego.
I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Watch yourself.
Co tu robicie?
The astronomy exam in the lab.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Do wielkiej sali. O! A w tym miejscu była... znaczy w filmowym. Tu była... toczyła się bitwa o Hogwart. I gdzieś chyba tutaj... No ogólnie gdzieś tu było chyba wyjście z Hogwartu, tak mi się wydaje. Że tu było wyjście, a nie gdzieś tam. No to nie jest filmowy Hogwart, to jest taki bardziej właśnie... książkowy, coś takiego.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
They're not invisible, sir. I've seen them near the library. In fact, they help me with my, heavy books.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with the headmaster.
Sami jesteście dziwni. Odczepcie się ode mnie. Muszę porozmawiać ze Zgrzytkiem, z szatem domowym dyrektora, by zdradził mi hasło do gabinetu.
None at all. Move aside.
O, są. Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw i Slytherin.
Professor, a word, please.
Panie Weasley.
Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
To jest to.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I am happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
Nie, nikt mnie nie zrozumiał.
To give Professor Fig some breathing room?
Przejdziemy się takim wolnym krokiem.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Cześć, zgrzytek. Śnieg pada.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
And now I'm telling you that you can tell me.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always...
Właśnie Blackowie mieli to do siebie, tylko właśnie, że czystość krwi w ogóle.
As Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. Matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you.
Nie.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Czekajcie, jak może się tu zmienić. Kurwa, jaką tu choinę posadzili.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Dobra, widzowie, ale to wypowiemy już jutro, jak się uda, albo w sobotę. Wiem, że na pewno w niedzielę będzie streaming. No z czego? Hogwartu. Na pewno będzie, słuchajcie, z Hogwartu. Streaming. Mamy 13 z 46 zdobytych, słuchajcie, osiągnięć. To są w sumie same, słuchajcie, ukryte Prawie ukryte. O Jezu, to 27% dopiero. Pokonaj łącznie 50 wrogów za pomocą Petrificus Totalus. Osiągnij mnożnik 100 w jednej kombinacji? O kurde. Naucz się wszystkich zaklęć. No w sumie nie wszystkich się tu widzę nauczyłem, ale...
Beautifully done.
To było te arrest moment... Nie, to było te transformacje właśnie. Osiągnij poziom 40. No dobra, widzowie. Kończymy na dzisiaj. Kończymy. Kończymy, słuchajcie, także ja dziękuję, że byliście. Dobranoc, trzymajcie się. Cześć.